Welcome to Pastor Andrew's Inspirations. If you enjoy these videos, please click on the red subscribe button below and the bell for more. Welcome to our online church, a congregation made up of many from around the world. No offering is necessary. Subscribing and watching videos will keep us alive under God's watchful eye. Today we will be talking about biblical names starting with H, Part 8. This part consists of 3 sections. This is Section C. Haran continued. After Haran died in Ur of the Chaldees, before his father Terah, his family traveled towards Canaan, the promised land. However, Terah stopped at Charan, or Haran, and settled there, as did Nahor and Milcah, whereas Lot accompanied Abraham and others onwards to Canaan. The name Haran possibly comes from the Hebrew word har, meaning mountain. Thus, it has been suggested that Haran may mean mountaineer. Personal names which resemble Haran include Hari and Haru, from texts of the 2nd millennium BC Mari and Alalakh, and Hari, from one of the Amarna letters, but their meanings are uncertain. The initial element of Haran can be found in the Phoenician personal name Harbel, and also in the Israelite personal name heryhow from Gibeon. Haran is the English name of 2 other people mentioned in the Bible. Haran, son of Caleb, in 1 Chronicles chapter 2, and Haran, son of Shimei. He was a Levite who lived in the time of David and Solomon, in 1 Chronicles chapter 23. Harbona. Harbona is the name given for one of the eunuchs of King Ahasuerus in Esther chapters 1 and 7. Hareph. Hareph, according to 1 Chronicles chapter 2, was a descendant of Caleb and the father of Ben-Gadar. The name Hareph in this case may refer to a group of people, otherwise referred to by the term heryhow. Heryhow. Heryhow in the Masoretic text of Nehemiah chapter 3 is mentioned in passing as being the father of Uzziel, a man responsible for the repair of part of the wall of Jerusalem. The awkward phrasing of the verse suggested in 1899 was that there had been some scribal mishandling of the verse, and the verse originally did not contain the name Heryhow. Harher. Harher is recorded in Ezra chapter 2 and Nehemiah chapter 7 as the collective name of a group of Nethinim who returned to Judah after the Babylonian capture, or captivity, as you see it. The phrase used to describe this group is B'nai Harher, literally sons of Harher, which can be interpreted either as descendants of a son of Harher or people from a place of Harher. Harhaz. Harhaz, according to 2 Kings chapter 22 and 2 Chronicles chapter 34, was an ancestor of Shalom. the husband of the prophetess Huldah. However, where the book of Kings has Harhas, the book of Chronicles reads Hazrah. Harim. Harim, meaning destroyed or dedicated to God, was the name of the 3 biblical patriarchs, head of the 3rd of 24 priestly divisions, instituted by King David in 1 Chronicles chapter 24. Head of the non-priestly family with 320 members, which returned with Zerubbabel in Ezra chapter 2 and Nehemiah chapter 7. 8 members of his family were found to have married Gentile women, whom they divorced in Ezra chapter 10. Haran's son Malchijah was one of those who helped repair the walls of Jerusalem, including the Tower of the Furnaces in Nehemiah chapter 3. His seal was on the renewed covenant with God made by the Babylonian returnees in Nehemiah chapter 10. Head of a priestly family with 1,017 members, which returned with Zerubbabel in Ezra chapter 2 and Nehemiah chapter 17. 5 members of his family were found to have married Gentile women, whom they divorced in Ezra chapter 10. His seal was also on the renewed covenant in Nehemiah chapter 10. The head of his family at the time of the return was Adnah in Nehemiah chapter 12. Harnefer. Harnefer appears only once in the Bible, in 1 Chronicles chapter 7, in a passage which surveys the descendants of Asher. The name may be of Egyptian origin, meaning Horus is good. Haran. Haran is recorded as the father of Aharhel in 1 Chronicles chapter 4. He is listed as an ancestor of several clans in the tribe of Judah. Harumaph. Harumaph is listed as the father of Jediah, a man responsible for making repairs to a part of Nehemiah's wall. He is only mentioned once in the Bible in Nehemiah chapter 3. Haruphite. Haruphite is a term applied to Shephatiah the Haruphite in 1 Chronicles chapter 12. The form Haruphite is used in the quair, or the form of the text as traditionally read out loud in synagogues. The Ketiv, the form of the text written in the main body of the Masoretic text, but not traditionally read aloud in synagogues, calls Shephatiah a Haruphite. The term Haruphite, or Haruphite with a U, may refer to the same group of people called by the family name Harith. Hasadiah. Hasadiah is listed as one of the sons of Zerubbabel in 1 Chronicles chapter 3, and is therefore a member of the royal lineage of the Judahite kings. Hashabiah. Hashabiah is a biblical name which appears often for people cited both before and after the Babylonian captivity. Because the name often appears in lists without any detailed description, it's sometimes difficult to tell whether different verses that use the name are referring to the same Hashabiah or to other distinct people. The following list of 9 individuals is the number listed in the Encyclopedia Biblica, although the encyclopedia does not claim that exactly 9 people of his name are mentioned, because the name often appears in lists without any detail or detailed description. a Levite of the Merarite group mentioned in 1 Chronicles chapter 6. Hashabiah son of Buni, a Merarite Levite listed in the living in Jerusalem in 1 Chronicles chapter 9 and Nehemiah chapter 11. A leader of a large group of people in the time of David. A musician, one of the musicians appointed by David for the musical service of the temple. Hashabiah, son of Kemuel, identified as the leader of the Levites in the time of David. This was the biblical name starting with H, part 8. Please stay tuned for part 9 with a continuation on Hashabiah's story. If you like these videos, please click on the red subscribe button below and the bell for more. Adonai Nisi, the Lord is our banner. God's blessings be upon us all.